Let's see. Okay. Hey y'all. Okay, I am on StreamYard, so I have to get a another apparatus. I think I'm looking okay. I'm using my headset this time. Let me find myself. Turn my volume down. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not me. Um, view channel. Okay, let me see. One watching. That'd be me. Testing. Hey, Devin. Hey, hey, Keeks. Hey, Devin. Yeah, so, okay, so I can hear myself on my phone, so we're good with that. Now, I'm on Restream. I'm sorry, I'm on StreamYard. I haven't been on StreamYard in a minute. This is the free version of StreamYard. If you care to upgrade to StreamYard, it is $45 a month. I don't pay for my upgrades or anything because I don't do it. I have the free. I have 20 hours free StreamYard, 20 hours free Restream. So that's 40 hours a month. And I flip flop back and forth with them. If you are in the middle of a stream, if you already got all the way to your 20-hour limit, and you want to like maybe have like 15 minutes left or something like that, you can still go on that live, and it will continue your show. It will not cut you off. So if you use it like I use it, and you're like at one, and it's like, oh, I only got 3 minutes, go ahead and start your live and go ahead and go through. Even if it's for a couple of hours, it'll still tape it. Yeah. Now the only thing I cannot see is the chat. Okay, hold on. I'm like, where's the chat at? Okay, there's the chat. Okay, now I can see it, and this is coming down. Okay, I sound good. I sound good because I'm using this old $80 headset. This one is, I've had this one for a minute, and this one is Accenture X. Oh, this is nice. What's his name brand? Oh, it's a fancy name. Scenario or something. So now I used to use one years ago. I had it for like, ooh, 10 years. It was so good. And they don't make that one anymore. They make it bigger like this. So I actually bought something that I already knew that the quality would be good. Yolanda Keeks. Hi, Jane. How you doing? Now, with the Restream, if I wanted to show the comments on stage, I would have to drop that $45 a month. But I can do this. I can show them like this. So, I mean, it just depends on what you want. With Restream, you can put the comments up there, but it does take part of your stream. Okay, so, and I just want to mention stuff as I go through it because I know some people, when they're live and stuff, they ask questions, and sometimes it's helpful to hear somebody as they're going through it. So if you hear anything or see anything that I'm doing that you have a question about, let me know. So anyway, this is Freaky February. Okay. It was a joke, and we were talking about, I think it was Coloring with Lori was talking about what is February going to be called. I'm not sure what she ended up calling it. I ended up calling it Fix It Up February, fix up whatever you messed up. And I ended up calling it Freaky or something like that. And my little innocent little Beach, Miss Beach Studios. What is the first part of her name? Oh my goodness, I forgot. Anyway, she typed in the comments section, Beach. Yeah, I got this from one of those books at the Ollie's. I mean, not Ollie's, at Books a Million. Uh, Beach Studios. Yes. So anyway, so I just said freaky, and this is the book that I've been working on. It is a Johanna Basford. I got this when I first started coloring on the YouTube, and it is a mess. So I'm just fixing it up. Yeah, Ginger Beach. There you go. Because I keep calling her Ginger Ale. I keep switching her name up. Her name is Taz. Taz. Okay. So this is the next page that I'm fixing up, and most of the pages I'm fixing up, I've used the what do you call them? The acrylic paint brush sticks. They're so easy to do. I did cover this up. This was scary. This one, I don't know. I can't. It's only four little houses on a pole. I think what I'm going to do is just stickle this with the colors that I want and just keep it moving. I'm not going to white out all of these to color these little four houses. It's not worth it. This one I definitely have to find something to color. Now I did finish I told y'all I finished this up. I'm not going to put pencil in it. That was part of the color along for Miss Lori that Amy picked. So the next page, and I did even that up, but I still got to work some more on it. The next page I'm going to fix after I fix the red page will be this page. And I don't know what happened. I will rip my books out up to here, and I guess I must have ripped something out. So I don't know what that casualty was, but I'll fix this. And there's that yellow. So the first thing I'll do is find something to get rid of that yellow sand, and then I will fix it up. Okay. Your markers came up. They came in. And so y'all know I don't know that name. Gunya. Gunya. I'm gonna say the G markers. I let them warm up in the room temperature before. Yes, because we don't want them to have a bad review. And we do know that room temperature is good. Okay, so we will be waiting at some point for Miss Jane of Living Skies Color Creative to unbox her Googa Gaga. Google those Langoon, those paint markers that everybody's been getting. We don't know what size she's gotten. We don't know which colors. We don't know because I said I was waiting for them to actually figure out what they're doing. Now they didn't figure them out a little bit, so it should be good. Hi. Oh, here we go. She always does this, and I love it. Gang Noir. Gang Noir. Gang Noir. That's what we're going to call it. Just like the book by the lady is Goo Jelly. And Miss Devin is going to get a Goo Goo Jelly, and everybody's going to get a Goo Goo Jelly. And that's really being funny because I don't know if y'all saw my title, The Gourmet Coloring Books, and how much is too much. And I'm just going to show you now. This is kind of like a requested video because Miss Dee Dee Wellingham did ask. I did watch it. I watched several of the colors. I watched my fave, Miss Nikki Semicolor, and then I watched the, I don't remember everybody's names. I did watch the Piggy, Piggy, the Pig Pen. I don't know. I actually watched all of them. I let it run. And so at some point in time, I came in and watched it. I left it on in another room on a computer, and I went back and forth. When their time was up, I went into their another person's channel because they had the whole schedule there. So I opened up the tabs for everybody, and then I went on. So as they went off, I deleted not did yeah, close the tab so that the next person can get the watch time. So I was just trying to let them get the watch time. And you definitely have to have the volume on for them to get watch time. That's something I found out. Now, I'm not trying to prove it, but I did hear that. Like some people like try to run their videos up to gain hours. Um, the volume, I don't know how YouTube does it or AI does it. The volume has to be up. You can't just like put a video up and say, oh, I'm trying to get 25 watch hours. I'm just going to let it run. That doesn't count. But anyway, Jane says she caught some of it. Yeah, you caught Nikki. Yeah, Piggy Pins, and Miss Chris is there. Hi. So yeah, so it was very successful. I heard that the pot was they surpassed what they were hoping to raise. So, and I did buy the page. I think the page was $1.03. I did buy that page from RJ Hampson. I sucked it up and bought that one page. Y'all know how I feel about that whole situation. Yeah, it counts if somebody else runs it. Exactly. And in a way, don't you? I kind of feel like it's cheating because the person that said it, they were like trying to build their, grow their channel. And I was like, that's kind of cheating. You know, wouldn't you want to do it organically? Like, like they offer where you can buy subs and buy views. Now, I don't suggest anybody do that because YouTube does scrub this thing. I remember this one lady over in the other section. She always bragged about having, I think, 30K subbies. Okay. And I think at the time I had like 6,500. I mean, this is if you keep count. She always said she had 30K. She was all big time, 30K. Child, YouTube came through with the scrubber, scrubbed everything down. She had like 5,000 or 4,000. Child, I had more than she did. And my numbers stay the same because I don't purchase views or subbies. And so that's like a running joke over there. You people buy, I think you can buy them in 100 at a time or 400 or one. I don't know. You can buy them, and they're supposed to be from Asia. But at some point, if they do scrub the channel, they will delete them. Now, I don't know if they'll take your channel away. I think they should because that's cheating. I just don't believe in it. But yeah, so don't try to run your numbers up on your channel by letting your videos go over and over and over and over. Duh. That's so stupid. Hey, Miss Ronnie Q, how you doing? Oh yeah. Oh, thank you, Devin. Yeah, even though I have an issue, but yeah, I did buy it. Uh-huh. I support some channels by running videos, but mine in return also helps. Yeah, but they run yours in return, right? And you see, what I'll do is because I have been known to do it. I have multiple apparati. I believe that's the plural form of it. It might not be, I don't know if it's an animal or a thing. I don't know why English is coming popping in and out of my head. But I'll do that. Like if I would really want to go live and I'm watching somebody and I'll just take their video and put it on mute. I'll have it on the phone or the tablet, and then I'll go ahead and do my thing. So a lot of times and then I'll still be watching or listening or whatever. I don't know. And sometimes I'll watch two or three people if they're on at the same time. But I always do replay. I think it's and then I always do the engagement, and thumbs up and thumbs down count as the same thing. So if you give me a thumbs down, it still shows that you are interacting with me. Now, it's like a finger, but it doesn't bother me at all. I don't even think no, you don't see the person they used to show you who gave your thumbs down, but they don't do that. They don't even really show you who gives you thumbs up anymore. But anyway, they don't show none of that. So, but you'll see the thumbs up, but you won't see the number of thumbs down. I can't get my family to watch my videos. Oh my God. Oh, my God. Oh, that's funny. What is she doing up in there? She's on there making them daggone YouTube videos. I know, I know. Well, I have one nosy cousin. I do. And I had to block him because over my other channel because because he saw people like da 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 and me. And he liked to interject and stuff. And one time he just went in and I was like, ooh, so I had to block him. I said, you can watch, but please don't interact. But and I know somebody's family member interacts. I know somebody that interacts with me, a part of your posse, Miss Jane. I saw a thumbs up over there. I got a thumbs up from somebody with the same name, Miss Jane. Thank you, Devin. I did block my cousin. And then that year, and he talks about it now to this day. Yeah, good or bad, it all counts. It's interaction and it's all a part of engagement. All right, let me get on here. So the first thing that I'm going to do is show the calendar because that's what everybody does. Now, I don't have a fancy calendar. Y'all know I made another calendar from something from last year. I'm doing the same thing again. I got my little Happy New Year thing. So this is a calendar from last year that I bought from Books a Million. Books a Million is having their calendar sale now, $3 for calendars, and they have these type of calendars. Now, I'm not buying one because I'm not a calendar person, so I'm trying to make myself accountable and hold myself to it. So I took the January out and put it in the back because I'll reuse it. And this, I'm going to use this as a list. So my February one, this calendar was perfect for doing it for 2025 because all I had to do, I just actually just lined up just right because I just changed the numbers, changed the days, and changed that 2026. Freaky February, okay? And I've got some buddy colors here that one I completed, a couple that I'm working on. I've got Living Vintage Skies. I'm working on an eyeball vase, and I'm working on a dog and a cat with Vintage Skies. That's Miss Jane. Evelyn Colors. I'm working in Luna. JL Colors. I'm going to be working in a Kawaii Tarot book, and then coloring with Lori. I'm finishing the group home. And the group home is the picture I just showed you. I call this the group home. I fixed it and I already showed you. So that's the group home. Okay. So, and then so I got on here my watch hours. So you need 4,000 watch hours once to get monetized the way that I'm going to do it. I have 3,403. So I need 597 watch hours to get into the partnership. You need 1,000 subbies. I have 518. I think I have 520 now subbies. And then if y'all get mad and take your membership sub ship back, that's fine. There'll be more. There'll be more coming behind you. Okay, so you have to have 1,000, and so I need 482, and so that's that. And then I just kind of like write down who is going to be on when I can remember. Miss Chris comes on this Saturday, y'all. So if she comes on, y'all go check out her replay. And then I was just going to write down here stuff that I would like to do. Like I wrote down on here because I was looking at somebody talking about gouache and they were talking about Five and Below. Now I'm gonna tell y'all I love Dollar Tree, but Dollar Tree is a hit or miss. I didn't catch any of those acrylic markers that they had over there, but I did tell y'all about it. They got two sets of acrylic markers with I think with five in each. So I don't know the quality of it, but if you want to try acrylic markers, that's good. What else did I can't remember anything that they had. Ollie's, of course, had all the little books and things. Um, Five and Below had Dream Voyage in there for $5. I went to two Ollie's and then I went back to the same one the other day, and I don't see any of the books. They are $5. I did buy a couple. Actually, I bought one when I first talked about it, and then I bought another one because I saw somebody was looking for one, so I got them one. So I didn't keep any of the ones that I bought. I just have the same one that I purchased at Blackwell's for like $18 or $17. Well, if you get to a Five and Below, there's $5 if you can find them. Now they do have two because they published by two publishing companies, and now she's got Dream Flowers or Flower Fantasy or something. So she got another book that we won't be able to get till next year. Is it next year? I'm sorry, maybe this year, maybe. But I think we're going to get ours. I don't know. The publishing thing has got her schedule kind of different. So anyway, you can get it February if you're international or whatever it is. My Colorful Country Life was talking about it. So yeah, so this is repurposing the calendar, and just make sure you go through and change the dates. And so I went through and did March. I think I did it all the way through April. So I just made sure that I had the right year and that what date I was putting down was the correct day. Okay. And then in the inside, then I can put my personal stuff, my doctor's appointments and stuff like that. So this is a remade calendar. You can fancy it up and bling it up. This was $3. I got it last year. Okay. I'm not, and then the one I see everybody have is $35 plus shipping. The Happy Planner, the coloring planner, I like it, girl. I love it, but $50? Mm-mm. See, that goes into is how much is too much. And then really, I had already made a calendar. I did, but I didn't really like that one because I didn't like the binding thing. But you don't really have to buy too much anything. You really don't. Y'all remember book covers? When I was in school, we used to do the brown paper bag, you know, and then they came out with fancy book covers, and then people would talk about you, oh, you on the welfare, you don't have no fancy book covers. And they had like cartoon book covers and stuff. Girl, come to find out later on, the paper bag book cover was the best, and I was the best at wrapping Christmas gifts and stuff. So my friends would get me to wrap theirs up, and then you can write on it and stuff. And then if it gets too messy, you can just, get another brown paper bag. But you can't do those anymore because they don't do brown paper bags. Anyway, y'all remember that? I don't know if y'all remember that or not. Uh-huh. What you say? And yeah, and next year use that calendar as a glue book. Exactly. And see, that's what I had really planned on doing. That's why I think I had bought like five of them last year when I went down to the when Ms. Didi reminded us last year to get them. I had bought a whole bunch because I said I was gonna make those books. I had made their book. And I'm speaking Southern and grammatically incorrect at the same time. I didn't make their book, and am I mad? Mm-mm, because I'm still trying to learn how to do it. I'm still understanding the concept of it. But I've got it. I got it. It's just, it's gonna take a little time. So anyway, blah 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 blah. So finally, 5 years later, I'm starting this dot thing. I had this book, Quirkies, and I pulled it out because I saw Jane. I'm a monkey see, monkey do person. I see somebody with something. I was like, I got a book like that. See, sometimes when you put stuff in the pile to get rid of, you go back through and pull it away. Don't get rid of everything right away. Put it to the side, okay, and then wait on it, marinate, and then see if you want to get it. So I pulled this one out because Jane had one. Jane had a cute little one. So I did start this one, and it's only five numbers 1 through 5. So this is where I'm at now. I'm at number 3. Actually, I cheated a little bit. I'm in 3 and 4. That's why down here, 3 and 4. This is King Tut, and then they have the picture or whatever it is right there. So yeah, and I just sit and it doesn't take anything. It doesn't take any time, and it's really cute. So yeah, so I did this, but like I said, it's a big book. I had this sort of like over 5 years. I'm gonna say 6. Yeah, so I did get started on that. Sometimes you get a book and it'll be an untouched book for a long time. That's my oldest untouched book. Hi there, Miss Kim's Bling Bar. How you doing? You got the kitty one. Yes, I saw how cute that one was. Devin said she bought an old Happy Planner calendar book to use as a journal a few years ago, but still haven't touched it. See right there. So I said, my thing is I'm putting my money where I really want to put it at. Okay. Oh, your brown paper bags disappear. Yeah, we don't have them that much here. And then every now and then a store will have them. I don't know where they got them from, but they'll come out with them and then they'll go away. Uh-huh. So, yep. So that's what I be doing. I'm trying to be frugal, and then I go through the recycle bin and see what I could use. Uh-huh. Yeah, you can pick up any colors you want to use when you do certain things. So, okay, so then I had to watch Miss Jane Young. I done gave the lady a new name, Janet Young, and then no, this is part of DD2, DD2. I had to find a book to do the prompts, and so I found this one. This is another Five and Below. I like Five and Below art supplies. I'm gonna tell you, they are nice. They are nice. Especially the water paper, the watercolor paper, the sketchbooks and stuff. Now they do have some that have the cheaper quality paper, but they're sketchbooks. They don't have to be too thick. So this one is a 3-in-1 book. I believe Walmart has a book like this, but this is sketch paper. I have no idea what I was doing with this. I have all of the Kirby, Carlson, Bassford, Mitho, Mandela's, the Rico, Creative Haven, Christmas something, Asian books, gourmet coloring books. I have no idea what that is. So, so I doodle, I sure do. And then this one is mixed paper, so you can use, it's just what it says, anything. So I said, well, I can use this book for whatever project it is. Did he pull out them damn books? You're like, I want to do that. So, yeah. And I was, trying to figure out what I wanted to do with this book. And this book is kind of huge to be a swatch book for me. But at least, I mean, it's playing around. So this, when I pulled this out, I started thinking about Janet Young and her little Tego stuff. So I pulled these out, so I have to put this on the table to start doing because this is another transition, Kuretake watercolors, because I'm coloring with Kuretake in that in them Asian books. So these are some pages that I had all this is Kuretake, and I really like it. And I'm like, this is what I need to put into for my backgrounds. So I guess I had got some stencils and started doing that. But and all you just need is the pad and some paint. And you can just create your own book and your own stuff, and you don't even have to buy no $100 coloring book. You sure don't. That and these are like $5. This is thick for just drawing in, but I mean if you want to, you can. But they have some thinner ones. And this is some more paint stuff. That's somebody I got mad at. When I get mad at you, I'll color you. I'll draw you. No, I was describing how somebody looked at somebody. That's the Kuritakis I started and just didn't. But I'll sit and just do stuff like this, and then sometimes I'll draw stuff. But these little books don't cost anything to do, you know. So I say all that to show y'all some daggone books that well, one to show you the book that Miss Dee Dee wanted me to show y'all, and then to show some other books. And then also compare the prices. Now, I had already showed y'all these two that I got. One I got from Asia, $62 with shipping. Okay. The other one I got from Amazon, $25 free shipping. Okay. And y'all are probably sick of these two books, but yeah. So I wouldn't have got the $65 if I'd have known it was at Amazon for $27. Well, I was scared to get it because I have seen Amazon sell books that were fake and the paper quality was horrible and you could tell it was crap. So I don't think Amazon vet everybody, especially if it's something really popular. They'll just go ahead and sell it and then don't even realize it's crap. So I was over here looking at this book. Now I know this isn't, I got the books over here, so I got to show them because they're closer here and they'll be out of order. Wait, hold on. I do have this over here. Let me see. Do I have it? Hold on, let me share this screen. Look what I see. What they charging for this book? I know they done lost their mind. Okay, so I went on eBay. Now I did show some sales. If I saw something really super cheap, I'll let y'all know. Now this spirit animal, now this isn't super cheap. This spirit animal is $125. The soulmates, and that's actually yeah, $125. I think that's in a different, well, I don't know, it says soulmates, but that's spirit animals. Okay, and then down here, this one right here, this spirit animals, they listening for $499.50. And this is coming from Goodwill. Have they lost their mind? Y'all remember when this book came out? I wish I had bought two. This is sometimes if you're thinking, dang, I should buy two just in case, you know. Shoot, you could be making a whole lot of money. What you say? Right. You mean to tell me all I have to do is to get you to draw the masterpiece that's me is to get you all angry? We all right. No, but I'll do it. You know how I used to do drawings and stuff? Miss Bling. Actually, Miss Bling and I we had some words, but it wasn't that serious. It might have been, but we don't even talk about, let's not even talk about it. But she kind of reminded me about it the other day. But it's all in love, so we're good. Yeah, but anyway, this was years ago. But yeah, $499. And then they even had it on the Amazon, not this one, another one on Amazon for $165. Spirit Animals. I think when we got it, or whoever, it was 14.99 USA. Yep, 14.99 USA. Hold on, how do I do this? Okay, right here. Uh-huh. That says 14.9. You could have bought two and hid one and sell it for $100 later on. That's ridiculous. Now it's a beautiful book. Y'all have seen it. Y'all know what Hannah Carlson serves. Do I have anything? I don't have nothing in here. I'm just gonna show you. You know it, traditional Hannah Carlson book. But it's spirit animals. It's like one side is the human side and the other part is the animal piece. And so it's a beautiful book. But because it's out of publication, the price has been gone crazy. Now I just got this book. This one cost me. It ended up costing me $79.74. Now this is a reprint of her first version of this book. I think I saw it somewhere at a like for $30 and postage was 19. I put it on my community wall in case anybody was interested in getting it. That's a deal. Now I have seen this over someplace for like $200. Where did I see? Hold on, let me see. Is it here? Let's see, let's put it in. But you could get it for $65 plus shipping now, so you don't have to worry about buying it at uh, Carla Makova. Okay, so they still going up. Hold on, let me close this. Let me show you what prices they trying to get with this. I have no idea why because the book is reprinted. Oh, I guess because they still want the original one. Look at this. So this is an original one because this one says 2016, $75, $67 with a code, and shipping is $6. Okay, that's what that one is. This one is $225 for this same book. Okay, the reprint is cheaper. For this one is a 2016, so this is the first coloring. I think, yeah, this is the first coloring book. This is $225. It is in a different language. So people look at that also. $6 shipping. It's coming from California. Okay, it's not even coming from outside from another country. Oh, and then here's one here. Here's one. This one, first printing, $337.73 with $9.99 shipping. Now, here's a Wildegord, which I did share on my thing, which I'm going to show y'all. This one is $30 and it's only one page cut out the book. $30 with $19 shipping. I posted it on my thing. It looks like two people have it in their cart. Nobody bought it yet. I have seen that book for 200 and some dollars. I think I spent with the shipping, it came to 100. Yeah. And I got it years ago, so let me show that one. But these prices are ridiculous, and this ain't even all of it. Those are the top ones. Like, what is like? Okay, now it is a beautiful book. It is, and y'all seen this book before. I just got it. So, oh no, it's on Etsy. You can get it on Etsy for $80. Okay, this one instead of $337. Etsy for $80. I paid $71. So Wildegard. Now y'all see how big this book is. This book is huge. First of all, it is the packaging when they send it to you is everything. Let's see for the size. Here is a Johanna Basford book. So, oh, and it is gorgeous. Now, y'all know I do science experiments, so I do have a science experiment in here. Okay, so it's hardbound. Um, it is a story. I haven't read it yet. I was too busy trying to get the color in it. Now, I got this book because one of my favorite colorists that I would hang around with is a Bubbles Studio, but I believe she changed her name to Bubbles Art Studio, I believe. And so she was sharing some of the books that she liked, and I know I got another book that she liked, Mouse Guard, and I'll show you all that in a minute. And I really value her style. And so I looked at, I was like, "Ooh, I like that." So I saved up for it, and I did eat ramen for months. Devin, this is my noodle book because at that time that I got it, it was, yeah, so I did save up for it. So I have not colored everything in here, but I have colored, and I do have a completed page in here. Yes, that's not it. I was testing something. I did do the alcohol marker test and the watercolor grounds. I actually don't recommend you all using watercolor grounds or alcohol markers in this book because you just don't want to make a mistake. I suggest not doing it, and that's where my science experiment is coming in. Now, okay, it is gorgeous. It is extremely detailed. And you got the whole story. Now, I have seen several of my faves color in this book. My Colorful Country Life just got this book, I think last year. So last year or maybe the year before. So she started coloring this page. So I wrote down, she uses about half of the Prismacolor. No, I think this is about, let's see, 10, 20, 30. I'm gonna say about 40, 50 pencils and Neo colors and a whole she uses some Tombow, some Jelly Roll. She used My Colorful Country Life would throw the whole kitchen sink, and when I tell you it comes out so beautiful. So yes, I wrote down the colors in case I was interested in doing a color along with her. So this, I colored this by myself with no color along, no nothing. I did use Tombow watercolor markers and pencils. So that's my page. I'm sure y'all seen it. And then this is the other part. It is not technically a double page spread, but I'm kind of using the same colors. So that is this. And actually, I did not like the colors I did for the sky. So I did take, and I did it in pencil. So I erased it, but see, it's not really erased, but that's okay because I can come through and, especially now with the acrylic markers. Yeah. It actually looks like it's got some depth through there. So if I put a nice little shade on there, it'll look like this is coming out and that's going back. Yeah, we'll see. so so it is gorgeous. And this one stays away. This one stays high up on the shelf. Now this one I did put some watercolor grounds down and I did use a hoo-hoo alcohol markers. I can't, it's so big I can't even lift it up to show you what I did, but yeah, I did use alcohol markers and it did not bleed through. Let me show you. So this is the other side here. It did not bleed through. If you do have to use alcohol markers, I suggest, and you use watercolor grounds, use the transparent. Don't use the titanium white because that will cover up the artwork. And then what the heck do you have left? Nothing. You just got a white page. So the translucent white, and I put 2 thin coats down, and so it enabled me to be able to use the alcohol markers and it not bleed through. But if you are weary and nervous about it, just don't use any alcohol markers. Just use watercolor markers if you have to use markers or watercolor. But see, the watercolor grounds is not just to use alcohol markers. Watercolor grounds is also if you is for watercolor, but you can, because these things are so close together, and when you're doing the background, you don't want to you want to put color for the background, but see how close that is. If you use a brush or a pencil, sometimes you'll go over the spaces. So it just lets you put the watercolor ground down and then paint it or whatever you're doing with it and then peel it off, and then it leaves the area below it protected. It is a good thing. I know a lot of people that's like, no, I ain't using it. You don't have to use nothing. You don't have to use anything. I just like it. I know about it and I was telling people about it and I see people using it. So just share it. You ain't gotta do it. This page right here, I absolutely love. I love this, whatever this is, this boat. I love this fish. It looks cray cray. Um, and then My Colorful Country Life, as ambitious, sound like that's ambitious as she is. Okay, she did another page in here, and then she did write down some colors. She used ink tints. Ink tints work very well in here. And then so she used 5 ink tints and about 12 um, pencils. So this one didn't take a lot of, and I think she just did it on this one. So this one doesn't take a lot of supplies, but she does have super golden markers, Pentel Sparkle Pop, a hoo Honolulu markers, ink tints, pencils, Prismacolor pencils. Okay. Now this is my science experiment page, and I did cover it up because I'm still working on fixing it. I did put the transparent the titanium watercolor ground, so I'm working on it a little at a time. So it will be, um, I will be able to show it as soon as I finish it up. It does go with this side, so I'm trying to match the colors and still make them look as bright. The one thing about the titanium white, it is white as heck. It's the whitest white of the white. So I need to like put different layers of the whatever bright colors I have over here for it. Because if I just showed it now, it'll look so dull. So I'm going to do that before. Because I know y'all already like, what she do? It's a science experiment. Okay, y'all know science experiment gone wrong, but it's okay. So I did everything on here except for put the skin tone on here, and I still could come back and do some shading. I use watercolor grounds. I'm sorry, not I didn't use watercolor grounds. I use Tombow watercolor markers. When I tell you them Tombow markers is everything. Now 100 of those is $225. Okay. You better catch me when I be talking about I go to Ollie's and I'll get a whole set for $1.99 for is it 5 of them? They have them in different colors. You can build your collection up, and then you can just get them a little bit at a time, or you can get the artist loft ones. They're nothing like the super tips. Super tips are super tips. They're fine, but they are nothing like the Tombow watercolor markers, baby. Okay, and then this is a whip I'm doing, which is not that bad. Now this is a bird. And actually, I would have been finished with this, but I had some colors down here that I did not like. So this was see, I fix up my pages all the time. So I changed the colors of the outfits that they have on, and then I changed the color of this roof. I did not like it. So, if, now, even ink tints, I think you can change it because it is permanent, but I find putting stuff over top of ink tints, if you have not wet the whole thing, activated the whole thing, even if there's like one little drop of an area, that ink tints will be activated and it will jack up your page. Hi, Vila Shay. How you doing? You've been wondering where I was? You found me and subbed me? Yeah, this is a nice channel, Miss Vila Shay. Don't tell nobody over there about it. You can come over here because I love me some Vila Shay. Uh-huh. Don't tell them other fools over there. I'm over here building my channel up successfully. Uh-huh. I don't try not to cuss. I try not to. I don't fight with anybody. Well, no, that's a daggone lie. Anyway, we just gonna keep it moving. I still have my ratchet ways. Y'all say hi to Vila shit. She said she ain't gonna tell nobody. She said, girl, where the hell you been? Y'all, every now and then y'all see somebody come over here and you'll be like, who is that person? We don't know her. That's somebody I know. There'll be people over here that come over, and they're the nice people. I've already threatened the mean people that I will go back over there and set it off. But that's my channel that's monetized, so I try to be. I'm going to do some travel videos and some cooking stuff like that, and some exercise stuff. I'm going to come back over there, but I got to get 100%. So yeah. And this was the first thing that I colored out of this book. I used gel pens and pencils and some. I've got some sparkle stuff. I think that's the Artisa water brushes. Bubbles gave me a set. I'm all about the product. So yeah, so I really like that lizard, how I did that. But yeah, this was the first page I did in here. And then here is part of my science experiment page. I give you two color test pages. And yeah, so, and this was where I tested out a little part for the markers that I did not put any watercolor grounds down. And then these are the watercolor grounds. So I was testing, showing people that, yeah, it does work. So this had nothing. This had the titanium and the clear. So I put them down below. And then this had regular gesso, and I put the same colors there. And if you see, they don't have anything. Now, I do notice a little ghosting with the yellow. So I'm just noticing that. So I don't suggest using alcohol markers. I'm just going to say that. Just because I don't want y'all to use the alcohol markers and say, I put this stuff on there, I'm going to blame you. And here are the pictures. Now, you can buy these as posters. The posters are like $30 a piece, and they're huge. I don't know how big, but I don't know where you would set up and how you would do it. I would imagine cutting it and then at some point after you finish putting it back together, because the posters are so huge, but they're $30. So I told you about that one that I saw that was $30. I think I've seen this book go for 200 or not at all. A lot of the places just say they don't have it, and some places say they'll get one a year. Um, yeah, and you may be able to find it on eBay. That one that I said was $30 plus $19 shipping is on eBay. It's still available. They said the only thing they did was cut one page out. So basically, it's a new book. So if anybody wanted this book, it is on eBay. And I had never seen one even with one page cut off. Is that my Dee Dee? Hey, Miss Dee Dee, that's the book you wanted to see. Yes. Hey. Okay, so I got a couple more gourmet books, and then that's it. And these you can get, but I looked at the prices. I was like, I know they lying. Now this one is Mouse Guard. I saw Thrift Book have this one. And I want to say, okay, hold on. Thrift Book, that's David Peterson. And I did do some pages out of this one. I'm definitely working on. Let me see if I can find something that I did. I was pretty consistent in this book, and I think if I just pick it up again, I could see finishing this book. The paper is excellent. This was one of the books that I think sometimes you can find it on Amazon, sometimes not. This was not one of the books that Amazon was peddling it uh, as a fake one, and I'll show you that one next. It's got some cute pages. A lot of people that have done this, have this book, have done color alongs in it. See, some of the people that I want to do their color alongs or just kind of like look at it and see. Miss Zucchini Kitty's done a couple of pages in here. Um, I believe Miss Dee Dee, I think, did I do a page that Miss Dee Dee did in here? I'm not sure. Yes, she said, yes, I have mouse guard. Yes. So some of my pages in here are Dee Dee inspired. And this was one I learned how to do the lighting. I didn't write anything about anybody that. So Dee Dee, if you see anything that looked like something that you look like you would have tried to do with your foot, that'll be the page I tried to do in this book. Okay? Shout out to Miss Dee Dee Willen. See, I see her do stuff and I try to go on and do it myself. Oh, that one on the right? Oh, wait, hold on. Hopefully I didn't go too far back. Let me know. Hold. Oh, the mouse? Was it this one? See, I ain't writing no names on it. Oh no, I did write names. Hold on. That's a color along with bubbles. That's a color along with bubbles. Oh, some. Oh, thank you, Jane. I did write some names. Uh-oh, no, we're not going. We'd be over here trying for days. Okay, I did write some names on the right. I just had it. Is it Hot Designs by Thunder? How you doing? Okay. This one, if it's this one, I copied your lighting. Is this it? Do I have it? Do I get a one? I think this is it. Okay. Shout out to Miss Dee Dee Welling. I did copy this. I mean, followed along, and I even tried to add the little glow there. Yeah, okay, this one. This one, I tried to imitate Miss Dee Dee Wellingham. I sure did. But I did get her little bit of little glow. Just a little bit. Even if you take a little bit away from somebody that you watch and they're doing it, you're doing okay because I didn't even know how to do that. Now, of course, hers looks better, but mine, I don't know. I just like doing that, and that's one reason why I do like watching the people that I do enjoy, and I do some color along while they're on their lives, and Miss Dee Dee is one of those. And then this one I just colored on my own. You can tell the ones I colored on my own. I think you can, but these two I colored on my own, and I use a little bit of I do mixed medium. I don't like just doing one type of medium. I don't. And then I got it to my mind where I was going to do this black borders around some of these pages. Yeah, so I probably will do all of. I don't know what I was thinking, but this book I actually wouldn't mind buying another one of these. Oh, let's see what we get. Let's see. Where did I find it at? Uh, I'm not gonna look. It was high. It was. I think it was on eBay. At some point, I saw something for $200. Thrift Books has it. Like I said, they say they get one every 4 months or either once every 6 months. I don't know. It's ridiculous. Then this one, this is a Nick Filbert. This was the first book that, no, this is the second book that I knew that Miss Bubble Studio had that I really liked. Because I started watching other people that were having these books, like Miss Dee Dee. Oh, I'm not going to show too much in this one. Okay, this one I just was working on last year, and this is watercolors. But Nick Filbert has a way of doing portraits that are just so beautiful. I have 3 of his books. They're really, to me, if you just look at them and just break down each little thing and definitely follow some other people. Now, I just colored that on my own. And my little owl here, I just colored on my own. But you can color stuff on your own, but with stuff that's kind of intricate, I don't mind going to see, looking at somebody. I just colored that on my own with watercolor. These papers take watercolor very well. I've seen that book for $150 too. This one's the one I told y'all that somebody on Amazon was selling it. Baby, when I tell you that book that they were selling, first of all, They made it like this. They made it like this. They made it like a Kirby Rosanes book. It was not spiral bound. It had cheap paper. The drawings were shortened and condensed. It was a mess. And the reason why I know because my Jane, Color with Jane, she had bought one, and when she showed it, she was so disappointed, and I was so disappointed too. But then one of her beautiful subbies had the book on the shelf, and they sent that book straight to her. And oh my gosh, she was so freaking happy because she really wanted this. But see, when you see something on like on Amazon and stuff, you kind of think it is going to be the same, and it's not all the time. Sellers can post stuff there, and you don't know if it's fake or not. Generally the price will tell you, and definitely the quality of paper. Yeah. So another book that I do like, which you can find at Etsy for $72. I think that's with shipping. This is Lorraine. This is his newest book, Nick Filbert. This is his short name, and I adore him. I sent Miss Dee Dee one of those pictures from this book. I'm not coloring that. Uh-uh. And it's actually this. I was very, very disappointed when I did get this book because I wanted to color this page. This page is not inside the book, and I don't know why. For us to color, he put this page on a huge poster. And I'm not, I just can't. I just won't. And then, cause like, what am I going to do with that? And I was just so disappointed, you know. So, and it's beautiful, but I wanted to color it in this book. Now, I know I can color this cover. And I know I can make a copy of it, and I might color this cover. I don't know. I get so mad. I don't even, I'm just like, why did he do it? And I did a video and I told him how I felt. How you gonna do that? You know, I didn't like how you did this with this one. Oh, don't let me get railed up again. But and I used some Faber-Castell sketching watercolor pens. Well, they're not watercolor markers in this on this page. They came a vintage set. They came, I think, 7 in a set, and I just used the whole set. They all came with the. This is a perfect palette. You don't even have to really add anything to it, and just come in with some pencils. So yeah, this is a beautiful book. His work is so good. Miss Dee Dee does some good work with him, and she has Serene. And if you want to see some good work, and she manages to get one of them pages almost finished in the daggone live stream. Hint, hint, we haven't seen her do that in a minute, but she's got her history, her playlist. Go on over there to see that. Just put in Serene or put in Nick Filbert, and they'll all come through. One of her mods made her put her stuff on the playlist, and that was the smartest thing your mod could do. Because I be going over there. I do. Whenever I get stuck with something, I'll go to somebody's, like I'll go to My Colorful Country Life and find something, Zucchini Kitty and find something, Dee Dee Wellingham. Now, I colored this on my own, and I used a whole bunch of stuff, and it's not finished. Now, y'all can tell what my weakness is. It's water lilies and water. Y'all know Kirby Rosanes had a page where the lady she was a reflection in dark fairy tales of the witch down here and of, whatever. And when they get right here, and then also Jane and I are coloring in the Asian book, in Googie Lee's book, with the eyeballs in the vase, and that's a little waterline too. So I get kind of nervous coloring some things, but it's all about just looking at it and seeing what you want to show, what you want to pop out. But this book is not a book that's overcharged just yet. It's just expensive over in Etsy. With these books, there is no question of paper quality, that not one bit. Usually the delay is receiving it. I haven't had anything coming from these countries with these books that are priced ridiculous. I haven't had anything come in damaged. I think I just started this one just recently because I wanted to color that pig. And I used watercolors. So yeah, this is a beautiful book. This is one of my favorites here. This has a whole lot of retro stuff. It's got a Walkman and camera, Polaroid camera. It's got a whole lot of weird stuff here. Some bracelets with watches. I think his work is so good. I think this is one of his best books. I have the other one, other two, but I think this one, he really nailed it. Um, yeah. Now this one is kind of scary. This is the only one that's questionable, but I can look past it sometimes. Yeah, just gorgeous. And then we get a picture of him. He's so cute. Yep. This is a good book, very nicely made. It's not cheap. Nothing's cheap about it. So I guess, certain artists, when you do that with them, you do get your quality. Now, this is Serene. A lot of the people on here have this book, and I love it. I did some surgery on this book. Don't do that. I did cut it up, cut it down. I spiral bound it. Oh my goodness. People say she's tearing her book up. Y'all know I don't mind tearing books up, but I was doing it for the and a lot of color alongs I did in here with Miss Dee Dee Wellingham that I didn't finish because I got lost in the sauce. But I colored all of that. Didn't finish her skin, but why didn't I even do anything to her shoulder? I have no idea. And this one I was just started watercoloring. Now, this paper is not as great as the other paper in his book, his new book, but it's still good quality paper and it's single-sided, so you can use alcohol markers. So I was practicing skin tone. I'm not finished. I just got to put the more colors down and then come in with the pencils. I think I was doing this one with Miss Dee Dee Wellingham. Mine does not look as good as hers. I believe this was one, and it's not even finished. Yeah, I did that years ago. I do like challenging books. I do. And this one I was doing with Miss Bubbles. And I think later on I saw Miss Dee Dee do it. Dee Dee did it. Yeah. This was the last color along, Miss Dee Dee, I was working with you on, and you had colored all the gold stuff. So I was like, well, let me color the gold stuff, and I can figure out how to do that. So I just need to come back through. So like some of it, I just put a smear of gold, so I'll know when I come back. And I think we were using the Kuritake gold in the little jar, which is so good. That is the best gold ever. I tell you, I keep trying to find it again, but I think I put it somewhere so that it won't spill over and I can't find it right now, but you've seen Miss Dee Dee use it. You've seen Miss Jane uses it. But yeah, it's a Kuritake uh, gold. And I think they have silver also. The gold is the only one that I have. And it lasts a long time. I don't even know who did that. This one I was just doing on my own. There's a lot of stuff in that one. There's a lot of stuff. Yes, the silver, uh-huh. And see, I have whips in even gourmet books. Okay. Yeah. So his work is just beautiful. Um, I think this is one of my favorites. It's a steampunk one. She's sitting there smoking a cigarette, and this cat looks high as hell. This cat look high. She's smoking a joint, and the cat is got some. I forgot what you call it when secondhand smoke. Okay. hmm And I think I saw Miss Dee Dee color this one. I think this one is the graphite one. I saw somebody color it. I'm not sure if it was Miss Dee Dee or not, but she's a stone face lady. And this is beautiful. I don't know if she colored this one. Yes, I call them gourmet books. Uh-huh. Because you're not eating them every day. And and now there's a lot of them you can't buy. And then if you want to buy them, they're just priced so much. And I don't want to be sitting here coloring because I always say I'm coloring with my feet. I don't want to use all my crazy ideals on this type of book, which I like to color a lot of these, but I want to practice in my other books you know and even like some of the books that I have, they might cost $5, $10. I might have got them on sale. I love those books just as much as I love these books, but because this price difference, I just don't put these out all the time. They're gourmet when you have company. Now, I never have liked this page, I saw somebody curl it. It did look nice, but it's not one of my favorite pages. So yeah, so I don't, I like it. If I could, there's a deal. I think this is a nice, sweet, innocent page. It doesn't look like he colored this. I mean, drew this lady though. I think he's from the Philippines, but a lot of the artists on here, Kirby Rosanas, I think he's from the Philippines also, and another lady, a lady that I like. This Camelia's from Canada. Jane let me know, but I don't know. Their artwork is so good, and you can tell they like all ran together. This one I really like, and I think Dee did this one. She did it with red hair. Dee, this your live. I know all of Dee books. I do. I sure do, because I'm always over there, all up in her closet. So this one, I wrote down what I saw this one somewhere for $500. I saw it on eBay between 200. Some people were selling for 200. Some people were selling it for 500. So eBay, yeah, or Etsy or whoever, $500 for this book. Can you uncolored and brand new, of course. I mean, really, $500, $300 for a coloring book? Yeah, the pricing are just crazy. Right, my best is some gold. Exactly. How you doing? Yes, Joseph Cadenbang. You're right, Joseph Cadenbang. Yeah, Filipino. Uh-huh. And Joseph Cadenbang is the other one. Joseph Cadenbang, Kirby Rosanas, and Nick Filbert. This, and I feel like they all went to college around the same time. I just feel like it. Hi, Ginger Beach Studio. I was chatting about you earlier in the beginning of the video. It's just like, dang, I can't be doing nothing. You over here talking about me, talking smack about me. No, I'm just teasing. Yeah, I can't stand them books. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Now, I just found out that Emily Leadenhall Olberg did a cute and cozy book. Now you know I gotta have it, right? She did one. Uh-huh. And you can't find it. I was like, what in the world is going on? But yeah, I don't particularly care for those cute and cozy books. They're just they can miss me. Uh-uh. Nope. Yep, gourmet books. All right. That's how I like to cook. No comfort food. Yeah, but anyway, so how much is too much? So like when I do, it's like this is not all the stuff I do budget. And I'm not explaining what I buy because I buy what I want to buy. But I do budget and I make my, moves. I try to get sales and stuff. So if there's something that you ever really want, let me know because I do search. Like I said, I did show the Will to Gore book. It's $30 on the eBay for $19 shipping. I did show I forgot another book that was really cheap too. So I'll post them on my community wall if I see some good prices. I mean, because some people don't know what the value of the books are. Like somebody might RIP, and not trying to wish nothing on somebody. Somebody might just be given something that they don't like, and then they put it on eBay for $20, and I've gotten some good deals like that. So, but that Wiltagore for $20, I mean for $30 plus $19 shipping on eBay that I put in the community post. I think that's a good deal. I'm almost thinking about getting it. If it's not gotten in a couple of weeks, I might get it. Uh-huh. And resell it. Why not? I'm just saying. If I do get it and keep it, I'm going to use alcohol markers in it. I sure am. I'm teasing. Okay, you have like five of them, but they changed companies like Jade Summer, Coco Wyo. Yeah, now I heard some good things about some of them, and Devin enjoys them, and some of them are nice. Now the thing I like about them is because you can use alcohol markers because they tend to be single-sided. So the fact that you can use alcohol markers is that's everything for me. Uh-huh. And so then I got it for a reason so that I can use my alcohol markers. But I'm not going to use my $300 alcohol markers to color in a cute and cozy book, but that's just me. So people have to figure out what they want to do, you know? I didn't use up all my markers because I was coloring in these $5 books. That's when I go to Five and Below and get a set of them $5 markers, and I color from here to hell in them little cheap paper books. Now, Lulu Mayo is a whole different ball game. I do wish Miss Lulu was a compilation book was one-sided. I sure do. Now, I think Miss Lulu is kind of like cozy and but not really. But I will pay anything for her book. Not saying with the prices I was just showing you, but I love her stuff. I do wish her stuff would be one-sided. I sure do. I don't mind using any type of supply on her book. And actually, I was just over here flipping one of hers, not because I saw T's Colorful World do her. Oh my goodness, this is the best time of the month to watch everybody what they've done last month and what they plan on doing for next month. I can't do videos like that because I have stuff on my desk all the time. So I just show you what I worked on yesterday or the day before, or I'm gonna work on tomorrow. I can't go through all that. When did I finish it? But this Lulu Mayo right here, this one is single-sided. And I do like that. And she, I think Miss T, uh, Wonderful World of Coloring has made this a project book. And I think this was the first one for January. I had already did that little part because I said I was going to do her hair that same color in all of them. But I didn't know anything about her color line. But it's just February, coloring for the month. This page I did color with my left hand. After surgery, I did that with watercolor. And then this one also, I messed it up and then fixed it up with some acrylic marker. But all of this, 90% of this is with my left hand. Now, looking back at it, it looked like I might need to color with my left hand. Maybe that's what the problem has been. I've been coloring with my right hand. Yes, this one is one of hers. Uh-huh. This one and it's um it's not too pricey. It's Canadian $20, $15 US. This one is cute and this one is yeah, single-sided. It's got that ugly thing. I don't know too many people that do this. It's this company. It's Quattro. Well, now it's Walter Foster. A lot of the Ollie books are by the same company. I actually bought a Lulu Mayo Tara Hawaii book from Ollie's for $3.99. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna scream if they do put Lulu Mayo books over there at the Ollie's for $3.99. I'm like, what? But anyway, now I'll scream. I'm gonna scream it out so you all can go get it. But yeah, so that's all I got for you. Problem is they have a big compilation one with the one-page color, with only one-page color. Oh, you already have the big compilation one with the one-page color. You know what? Do I have it? I don't even, I must not have her compilation book. I thought this was it, but I guess not. I gotta look into it because no, I have the Earth, the Moon and the Stars. I don't know. I got those three. Then I have this one, and then I have I got another one. Oh, I got the little one. Oh, I gotta look for a compilation book. I got the, the unicorns and all that, the puppies. I got a couple of those. I love her books. I do. And her paper is just fine for anything. Yeah. Oh, it's divided into 4 seasons. Is it the same as the other seasons? Like the other book? Oh no, 4 seasons. I'm thinking about some. Oh, I got to go check that one out, Devin. Thank you for letting me know. Avion says she didn't even know about her compilation. I think Cat and Paste may have a flip of it. Okay. See right there, we are enabling each other. Okay, because my Earth's gonna be right on over there because I didn't know she had it. I'm gonna have to get it, even though it's not double-sided. Okay, sometimes you just have to take one for the team. All right. Well, thank y'all for watching my video. And I'll talk to y'all later, okay? And it is what it is. Don't overspend. Don't not pay your rent to buy a book. Don't pay, don't miss your car payment for buying a book. Just save and and just plan on it, or I don't know. That's it. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Thank you, Miss Inky Well, Miss Dee Dee. Thank you, Devin. Thank you, Albion. Thank you, everybody. Bye.